I use this nearly every single day. I firmly recommend getting one. I absolutely love this thing. Hey guys, I'm Dan Whitaker. Today we're going to take a look and review one of my favourite training aids. Into the drawer, hundreds of the things in here, this one. These attach onto the shaft and help you with your wrist set in the backswing. I think they're amazing. I use these all the time. I'm going to show you how to set it up, how I use it, and a drill that can help you with your game, and also show you how I've used it to help my students get into better positions in their golf swing to make them hit the ball more consistently. Okay, so what is this simple yellow device all about? Okay, as you can see, I've attached some black foam on the end of mine. That's only because I'm a bit of a wuss and I don't like the sweatband that it comes with. So I put a bit of padding on the end because I just find it a little bit more comfortable when it's hitting your forearm bone. So if you're hitting a lot of shots with it, this is just insulation, okay? So it's just padded, makes it a little bit softer, okay? As you can see, mine's fairly well worn, okay? But that's on the end. That's just a personal thing that I like. So if you wonder why mine's got a black bit on the end and the others don't have, this is why, okay? I just don't like the sweatband personally, okay? So obviously it goes onto the golf shaft here. What I like to see is, first of all, the positioning of it up the grip. I like to get it as close to the index finger as I can get it without it actually touching it, okay? I feel that if I get this down the bottom of the grip, so this is one thing that you should really pay a lot of attention to, okay? Forgetting the aligning up for one moment, because that's probably the most critical part, is if I have it, so that's maybe 2 to 3 inches from my fingers, okay, I got to set the club so much just to get it into my arm that would be impossible. I am straining really badly to make that happen. So all of a sudden, if you get this in the wrong spot relative down the handle, you might actually think that this training aid's no good. You might say, this doesn't work very well. But in reality, it could be absolutely brilliant. It's just you got it in the wrong spot. So get it up, pull it up the handle, as close to the index finger as we can get it. The next thing, I see some guys putting this at a bit of an angle this way. So more in line with the top edge of the club here, not the leading edge. So that's now perfectly in line with the top edge. But this is a bit of an angle here, okay? Now, when you've got a bit of an angle like this could be brilliant if you roll the club away. This will make you feel like you're actually setting it. You're not, because actually if I take it back here and I make a really good wrist set, that's missing me on the inside of my arm right here, okay? What I have to then do is, if I want that to hit the arm, if I roll it, so now the club's really flat, it's in my forearm, okay? So if you've got a flat swing and you've set it up at an angle, you might think, well, that was a waste of space. It didn't help me get my club more upright. So the setup of this thing's really important, okay? I hate to see it on the other side of the shaft as well, or leading edge. What I want to do is, I want to be able to look down the edge of the yellow here, and I want to see it parallel to the bottom groove. What I will also do is look through the very small hole here and make sure that that fully lined up, okay? So when I've got that fully lined up here, I'm now making sure it's in the right position relative to my hands. Now feels like a good spot to whack this little wing nut on, okay? It's really easy to set up. It only takes moments, but you've got to be really careful in the setup. Also, pre-warning, the amount of times I've had this too close to someone's hand and then ended up getting cut, my fault. It's because they've snagged the fingers on those edges that are a bit sharp. So get it as close as you can, but don't have it touching, because you're going to say, that idiot Dan Whitaker who told me to put that in the right spot on the internet made me have this big cut on my hand and now I can't practice. So it's a very small distance away. Yeah. So now we can see here, this is nicely set up on the golf shaft. So now if I set the golf club properly, take it back in the one piece here, and I cock the left wrist up, the club goes straight through the forearm. So as I get that club working up on plane, now it's perfect, okay? It's going to point back down towards an extension of the ball, or the baseline, okay, which is actually just inside the ball to target line. But I can actually take this back, get that club setting properly, and see that it is working up through my forearm. It's not going flat and under, and if I go too steep up here, it's actually hitting the outside of my arm. Okay, so this is going to miss me. Okay, this way will miss me, and here is perfect. So if you really struggle with taking the club under playing, this will really help you. Okay, if you want to be able to learn to set the club a little earlier, if like me, I set the club a little late in the backswing, okay? So for me, I really try and feel that I get it into here at halfway back and try and take it in there a little bit more to the top. Whereas I'd have the tendency of letting it set in at the top. See how the swing guide didn't hit me until nearly the end of the backswing up here. It did hit me, which at least it did that, but I'd like it to hit a little earlier. A great drill that I do with a lot of people to really help is I get them into this halfway back position right here. I get them to pause, make sure it's set, then turn to the top and hit. In fact, while we've got a moment, actually, let's see what this even remotely looks like. So we'd go from here to this little set position. I just checked in the mirror, left arm's close to parallel to the feet, then we just go to the top and hit. So that's going to guarantee that I'm getting the club working more up and down in front of me. Now, on the screen in front of me here, I've got a guy who was over me, a pro over me yesterday. Here we can see start of the lesson, a little bit flat with the shaft, and behind, end of the lesson, much more upright, swing guide in place right there. So swing guide is allowing him to get the club a lot more upright. Obviously work to getting that arm a little bit more off the chest in this direction. It's supposed to be more across. This is fantastic. So what you're going to see is we've got a few more students just coming onto the screen. You're going to see with them the improvements and the photos and the videos of that swing guide setting in place. I think this is, without doubt, one of the best training aids out there. I absolutely love this thing. Okay. Put a bit of foam on the end if you want, if you're a wuss like me. I think it's got so many great uses. I use this nearly every single day, okay? I've had people say they bought it, got rid of it, didn't know what to do with it. Loads of people have done that. I firmly recommend getting one. I think this is probably in most tour players' bags. Zach Johnson warms up with one every day. If you struggle for wrist set, which lots of people do, take the club under playing. This is brilliant, okay? You can use it in these reference points right here, where you are, getting that club working up. You can see, you can feel it. The tangible bit is that this is it in the forearm, and I know it's in the right spot. So from that alone, I really like it because it tells me, am I right or am I wrong? I love that in a training aid. I hate the grey area in the training aid. You say, I'm not sure whether this is correct or not. So these are brilliant. Get yourself one. Got loads more reviews coming on training aids. I hope you're going to enjoy them. I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you'd like some particular ones or for me to cover any bits, please let me know. Comment below, drop me an email. Got all my social media links below. If you want to follow me on those, that'd be fantastic. Subscribe to the channel and contact me through my website. Thanks for watching and speak with you again soon.